So in this brief tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create your new Google Slides presentation, which is, again, a watered-down version of PowerPoint. Once you're in your Google Drive location here, we're just going to simply click on the New button. New. We're going to go to Google Slides, and it's going to open up a new blank presentation for us. So up top here, I'll just triple click up there. I'm going to give it a name. We're going to call this Intro Presentation, and it gives me my first slide to begin here with some text boxes. If I want to keep them, I can keep them. I can put different ones in if I like. We're just going to call this one Introduction to Slides, and the subtitle is going to be by Mr. Kench. Now to create a new slide, very simple. Up top here we got our plus sign. If I just click the regular plus instead of the little arrow next to it, it's just going to give me a new slide with the default here. I'm just going to delete that one for right now that I just put in. So again, to delete the slide, we just right click and go to delete slide. If I click the little arrow next to it, I can choose a layout here. So maybe I want to choose something with 2 columns on it. If I choose the box with 2 columns, we'll just call this one 2 columns, and I can add text to these. We can change the format of our text boxes. We can change the format of the slides. Over here in the themes, if I want to have a blue slide, I just click the blue here, and it's going to give me the blue on top. If I click on the text box, we can change the color of the text box as well. And my color options right here. It's throwing me off here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I got my new one. We're just going to make a new slide now. And you can delete everything. You can go back to a clear slide. We can delete everything on this here and create our own text boxes. So I can put my own text box in top here, my own box. And in that box I can simply highlight, change the size. I can change the fonts. I can change the fill color of that text box. And I can add any kind of the shapes that we have up here, the number of different callouts, arrows, equationals. And now I'll just go ahead and create a new slide. I want a blank one. And to put images in, we have a lot of different options for our images. And if I click on the image tab up here, I can either upload an image, take a snapshot, go by URL, or use any ones that are already saved in my Google Drive. So first one we'll do is upload. We can either drag an image here to upload or choose an image to upload. I'll just click choose and find some pictures on here. Choose this picture, I click on it, double click. It's uploading it to Google Drive right now. Must have been a big one, took a while. Oh, look at that. Too large. Alright. I'm going to dismiss that. I'm going to choose a new one here. I know this one's definitely smaller. Yep, see how fast that went? Okay, so we got our new image in. We can do a number of different things with that image. We can crop the image with our crop tool up here. We can crop to a shape. That wasn't a good example. Crop to a shape of things like that. I'll just undo those. Or we can just simply crop, like so if I want to get rid of this guy here, I can just simply crop him out, click anywhere off into the white area. Now I can grab any of these corner handles and drag them down to resize that image. So that's our first option of putting a photo in. Or we can go to take a snapshot. This only works if you have a camera hooked up to your computer. It gives you some warnings here for the Adobe Flash Player. We're going to say yes, allow it. We say close. And now you see me. I'm going to click take a snapshot. Oh, I wasn't ready to wait. There we go. Much better. Now I choose the one that I want. I want this one here. Okay, if I wanted this one, I would click it. I want this one. And then I'm going to click select right here, and it should load that image. There we go. There I am. Okay. Now again, it's got a lot of wasted space up here. We want to use our crop function with that. So if I simply click on the crop image and grab any of these corners, I can crop out the bars on the bottom. And then again, I just click over in the white area here. It all goes away. So we can also resize. Our next option for putting photos in is by URL, where you can just paste a URL. That's short for Uniform Resource Locator, otherwise known as a web address. So look at this. We just happen to have the Mets picture here of one independent. If I right-click on this, I can go to Copy Image Address. Make sure you have the address, not just copy image. Copy image address. Now when I go back into my Google Docs here, I can paste that address, and as long as this image stays on the web in that location, this image will stay in my presentation. Click select to let it know I want to keep that image. Again, I can resize. And we got another option in here. We've got from the Google Drive, or a search option. If I simply go into Google Drive, I can pick any of the pictures that I have already saved in my Google Drive. So I'm going to go into Paris here, and it's going to open up. These are all the pictures I had backed up from when I was in Paris. The best 89 euros I ever spent right here. I rented a Lambo for a little while. It's pretty cool. So we'll use our picture of myself and Joel McHale. We'll hit select, and I'll probably have to resize it when it comes in. There it is. And funny story here. We went to the catacombs underneath Paris, and then when we came out, of course, it was a gift store. And we brought my kids in, and who do we run into but Joel McHale from Talk Soup and Community. He was there with his wife and kids and nanny. And I said, well, I'm going to go get my picture with him. And my wife said, no, don't bother him. He's here with his family. And I said, so am I. He's just like me. You know better than me. I went up, and he was super cool. Took a picture with us, hung out with us for a little bit. So anyway, that's my brush, one and only brush with fame. So that's how we put all of our different pictures in. And we'll make a new slide here. And with this new slide, we've basically gone through all of our options here. We can add our different options for our background colors. You see them all changing over here. We can change the colors of our text boxes. Simply click on the box, change your colors up here. And all changes are saved in Drive. We're good. Every change you make is automatically saved in Drive. The last edit was seconds ago by me. And that is it for your Google Slides.